Look, used to only dream, then I found my purpose. Walking in it, ain't no monkey business every time I surface. Don't want models twerking, know that bottle service. Good and faithful servant when he call it curtains.
What is going on, YouTube? We're back again with another banger of a video. I'm back from Tampa. I've been back for a couple days now. Been a little while trying to get this video out. I've been moving. I've just been getting a lot of stuff done in my personal life and just trying to make sure that everything's organized and we're getting stuff rolling. But I had an absolute blast in Tampa. It was the EWP event. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, Chris Bocio and Babyliss partnered up to create some of the best clippers in the game right now, innovating and leading in innovation with the new flipped trimmer as well as their wireless technology, which is absolutely outstanding. I mean, shout out to them. They're doing stuff in the industry that's never been done. They're cultivating, creating, and just helping barbers around the world and around the nations, you know. So it's just super awesome to be a part of that and say that I was even there. But this video is going to be a bit different, but I think I really like this style, so we might be coming out with quite a few more videos like this. It's more of an interview styled video. So you're going to see me interview the one and only Vic Blends, which is absolutely amazing because he wasn't even supposed to be at this event. They were saying that only one person knew that he was going to be there, which is crazy because he showed up at the very end of the event. He was on the stage for a couple minutes, and then I was like, dude, what if I interview this bro? So I had to get the interview. So I went out of my way as soon as he got off the stage, ran up to him, dapped him up. I was like, hey bro, like, can I get like just a quick minute of your time? Let's just do a quick interview. Let's get it knocked out. Let's see what we can do, you know? And I was just like, I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but it was really cool because he's like, yeah bro, I got you. And then me and him both turned around, we looked, and there's just a swarm of people coming, and we both looked at each other. He's like, bro, I don't know if I can do this right now. So I said, bro, that's completely fine. Go talk to the people, do everything that you need to do. And it was like an hour and a half later, after the event's completely over, after he got done shaking hands and talking to people, that I got some of his time. And I didn't just get a minute. I got 7 to 8 minutes. It was like 7 minutes and 40 some seconds of the interview, which was absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna start rolling these clips, but you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. It's absolutely phenomenal that I had the opportunity to get to talk to him. And then I'm gonna do like a post interview kind of summary and how I kind of felt on it after this. So I'm gonna roll that clip and you guys let me know what y'all think. All right, bro. I mean, this man needs no introduction whatsoever, but
man, somebody don't know.
Come
me,
on,
man.
that's true. But
somebody don't know.
I'm gonna pull up the Vic Blends. Who are you and what do you do, man?
Yeah, my name is Victor Fontanez, and I'm a barber.
Heck yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. And then one of the biggest things I always ask people too, I mean, you're put on a pedestal because you've worked and gritted your teeth and grinded all the way to that position, man. What are some hardships, especially starting up, to put you in this position that kind of propelled you into the place you are today, man?
Hardships, I mean, I think early, you know, you want to just kind of be accepted by everybody. And I remember a dude earlier had a question on how do I get respect of elders, and I think that was something with myself, like I wanted to prove to everybody how great I am.
Yeah,
when in reality, God already made each of us great, so it ain't for me to prove it to everybody else, but it's to prove it to myself that I am who I believe I am. And I think that was a big hurdle for me early, was just trying to get over the idea that everybody ain't gonna rock with you, everybody ain't gonna see the vision. And then mental health is huge for me. I'm diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder, so you know I'm an advocate for mental health and taking care of your body. So I think that's the most important thing that we got here. We got one brain, so we're trying to take care of that.
Amen. That's huge, bro. And then kind of to propel me to the next question, you kind of spoke on it. It's like the mental health and the perspectives that you have and the understanding that takes you to the place you want to be, because I'm sure that your perspective has shifted as you've grown throughout the industry and throughout where your journey is. What are some things with your mentality that have switched and kind of put you to the places that you are now? Like, how have you changed your mindset and your outlook on things?
I think the last thing that I said about like proving to the world you're great versus proving it to yourself is because before I had led up to the year 2023 for me, which was the toughest year of my life where I got my diagnosis, I was trying to prove to everybody who I am.
Yeah.
And when I switched my mind to already believing that I am who I am, and I know I'm great, I don't gotta stress myself with the idea that's like, does this person love me enough? Does this person think I'm good enough? You already that. So I think that was what changed my mindset coming into 2024, where I had, you know, an amazing year, got to do a lot of good things just because I just believe that I am that. And if there is something on your life that you believe is for you, there's nothing in this world that can stop what God got planned for you. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. So I just stopped trying to prove that to everybody. I just prove it to myself. I make sure the expectation I set of myself is only one that I feel like I have to prove, and whatever God tells me to do, I'm gonna do the next thing.
That's huge, bro. And then for you specifically as well, I mean, you're a figure that people look up to, man. You are a leader. Like that is who you are. That's the definition, the epitome of who you are. So through your journey, man, how has leadership created the entire outlook and the outreach that you have now? Because you grew up from one point and then you got to another perspective. How has leadership and leading those around you kind of changed and cultivated your destination?
Yeah, I think I'm a natural born person that likes to lead, but I always said that if I'm going to lose in my life, it's going to be my way.
Come on, that's huge,
I'm only going to lose because of my decisions and because of my way. I don't want to put my faith in the hands of somebody else.
Yep.
So like if I got to lead my own life, I got to lead my own decision because I don't want to look back and be like, damn, I could have, but I listened to so-and-so.
Yeah, bro.
So I want to only listen to my not only listen to yourself, but you want to make sure the decisions you make that are critical, like it's because you really want to do them.
Yeah.
And I just take care of my plan, bro. I just take care of what God got planned for me. And if people see me as a leader, that's cool, but I don't really like.
Yeah.
I'm not
You don't subscribe to just that,
Nah, I don't subscribe to that mentality, bro. I just I just go do what my purpose is supposed to be in. If it inspires somebody, but that's a blessing.
And then
that's what I hope I'm here to do. But I don't wake up and think I'm some savior or something like, yo, I got to lead this or I'm this. Like,
that's just what you do.
I am whoever you think I am.
Come on.
You feel me? Whoever you think I am, bro.
Come
like,
on,
that's,
bro.
You decide. So
that's big, bro. And then something that you mentioned while you were up there on the stage, bro, and something that stuck with me. I wrote this down, bro, because it's huge. It's an entire perspective changes through the seasons as well. If you're rooted, that's what you then in turn stay strong in. That's the foundation you have. What are some things that you are rooted in that make you who you are now?
Man, I'm rooted in God, and that's that's the only thing I could really be
bro.
rooted. I'm rooted in God. I'm rooted in my family, and I'm rooted in my community. And those are the things that when everything got stripped away from me in the worst year of my life, 2023, I think God will take everything from you to show you that He's all you need. And that's what had happened to me.
Amen.
And I remember being in like the worst of the worst.
Come on.
Oh, that shit made me emotional. But
Come on,
I remember being
man.
like the worst of the worst times and like, dude, just begging God that like if I ever get a chance to get out of this, like, bro, I'm gonna serve. I'm gonna do everything that you need me to do. But bro, I'm rooted in God. I'm rooted in my community, and thank God that I have great people that were with me during that time to bring me back, to remind me of my foundation. Because seasons change.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, bro, everybody gonna flourish in the summer. Every tree gonna change colors in the fall. You may look different all of a sudden. You may feel different, but winter might come. You might lose it all. Strip. Every tree lose all of its leaves. You might be in that season. And I was in that season. I felt like I lost it all. I did lose it all. It ain't shit. I ain't never take my feet out the ground. I ain't never take my roots out. I kept my feet planted where they was at, and that was within God. And I think spring came around for me. I just came back stronger, and it ain't like I ain't gonna be in spring forever or fall or summer. It's shit all gonna come around. It's a full circle. We get all seasons in life.
That's huge, bro. And then you touched on it endlessly, man. And they were touching on it too, knowing you from being young and saying you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that, and then you going and interviewing Tom Brady, you interviewing Obama, you interviewing all these people, man. How big has manifestation and prayer been for you to cultivate what you are now becoming?
Man, God won't give you no dream that's too big for you. And I think if a dream was placed in your mind and a dream was placed in your heart, then God gonna give you every tool necessary to do so. So anything that came to my mind, I spoke it. And I think that's like the first thing to do is to speak it in your life. Amen. And then the next thing to do is to write it down in your life, because that's the first physical thing that you go hold of your dreams when you put it on a piece of paper.
Actionable, baby.
That's a physical, I'm holding something, and then you go on from there. But ain't no dream too big if God gave it to you.
Come on, that's huge. And then literally last thing, I'll give this open-ended, man. What are some things that you want to tell to the people that you think might help them out wherever they are in this place, bro?
Man, just stay planted. That's it, right? Just stay planted. Keep your feet down, bro. And it don't matter what season, just stay planted, bro. You're going to grow back again.
Come on. And then just a quick little summary, man. We got this man, Vic Blends, in here. He's preached it, bro. Mindset's everything. This man sacrificed so much. He's talked about his suffrage that he went through that journey, and then that's where he gained his success. And if you want to speak in a religious sense, that's where he found his salvation too. You don't find that through the easy nights and the easy days. You find it through the long nights, the hard days, the trials, the tribulations, man. I say it's the 3 S's: sacrifice, suffer, and then that's where you find your success. It's nowhere at the end of a rainbow with the little gold pot, man. You ain't just gonna get that. But I just want to thank you for your time.
You have amazing questions. I really like the way that you ask your questions.
Come on, man.
And the way that you communicate. That was dope. Thank you for that, bro.
Man. I appreciate you, man, and thank you for spending your time with me and giving me that opportunity, bro.
Easy call.
Come on.
Easy call, bro.
Come on, man. Come on.
Congrats, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. Dude, I don't even know where to start with this one. This dude is miraculous. I mean, the way he talks, the way that he enunciates his words, the way that he just flows, the humility and humbleness that he carries himself with is just impeccable. And I don't know, like some of the biggest things that stood out to me, let's just talk about meeting him first. It's like you see these people or a lot of people idolize people and they look up to them and they're like, you never want to meet like a celebrity or somebody that you look up to because it'll like ruin your perspective of them. This dude exceeded all expectations, and he is the most humble, the most caring, the most kind person like I've ever met. And he doesn't just talk about it on his social media. He literally lives it every single day, which is so awesome and amazing that I got to meet somebody like that. Now, let's jump into the nitty gritty, dude. I mean, where do you even start? That interview was killer. It was stellar. I got very good answers. I felt like I asked very good questions too. So, I mean, it just made him kind of think. And some of the things that I think are really like good to hit on is just the mindset. And something he said is like, you can't listen to other people and try to get to where you want to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you always take people's opinions and they're not in the place that you want to be, it's only going to slow you down from propelling you into the position and the destination you're trying to go. And I think that's so huge, especially in today's society, because we live in this microwave era where everybody just wants to jump in, jump out, get rich quick scheme, and they think that everything's just going to be handed to them or they're going to win the lottery and their entire life's going to change. But I always say to that, it's like, if you build your foundation on sand, you're not going to be able to grow because the foundation will crumble underneath you. But if you build it on a sturdy, solid foundation, whether that's concrete, rock, brick, you're not going to have your foundation crumble. You're going to be built up on something sturdy, and that's what you're going to fall back to. So building your foundation is so key, and listening to those around you who are going to help perpetuate you into the place that you want to be is so key, especially in today's society where we live in an information world. There is so much information in today's society that now you have to sift through all of it and see if it's something that's even going to be beneficial to you. That was so huge to me because you can't let the opinions of other people dictate the place and the destination that you want to be. Something that really stuck with me too, and I told him about this, he was talking about the seasons of your life. So many times when we go through dark seasons within our life, we sit there and we just play victim. We blame everybody else. We say, there's nothing I can inherently do about it, so it's over with now, and well, I can't change anything now. But the thing is, you have to be proactive instead of reactive. When you're proactive, you understand that things are going to happen that are not always going to be in your benefit. Sometimes they're even detrimental to you. But if you're proactive, that means you're putting systems in place, so therefore you don't have to react emotionally in that situation once it comes to you. You have to understand that once you put those things in place, that now, I have a system. I've been here before. I know how this is going to go. I know how I need to react in this situation to create this outcome. So it can be therefore more beneficial to you instead of detrimental. And I think that's so huge because we do change as humans. We go through phases. We're very cyclical. We work in cycles as human beings. You're going to have ups, you're going to have your downs. But once you find what works for you, you have to create a cycle that is very repeatable and very dependable. You can depend on it. This is what's going to work. This has worked for me in this situation, and this is what's going to take me out of this place to put me in this place. And it is like the seasons. I mean, when spring comes, you're blossoming, you're growing, everything's good. You have everything's turning green, everything's going very great for you. Summer comes along, you're coasting. It's very good. It's very consistent. And then, fall comes around. You start losing your leaves. Shit starts to get hard. It's not always as easy as you seems. Winter comes. You might be in the darkest, most deep depression that you've ever been in. Through that, you have to understand and stay grounded. And that's what he said. This brand is planted. You have to grow your roots, because even in the winter, the reason that those those trees still stay alive is because they might not be growing up, but they're growing down. They're planting themselves. They're digging themselves deeper in the earth, so therefore they have a strong foundation and they can branch out. And so therefore they have that root. They have that foundation in what they're trying to grow in. And it's the same thing with us. It's like if we stay planted, if we grow our roots, if we grow who we are going to continue to grow and wait for spring to come so we can prosper again, because things aren't always as easy as they seem. And I just think it's so amazing that I got to speak to him, because he enlightened me on so many facets of my mindset, my mental fortitude, my integrity, my discipline, because it's so easy for us to just go along in life and be like, opportunities are going to come. No, he said it. You got to go get the opportunity. The opportunity might be there, but if you don't capitalize on it, if you don't go out of your way to take advantage of that opportunity, the door is going to close. So many people let opportunities go by because they sit back and wait, whether it's sit back and waiting for a raise, whether it's sit back to start your business. I mean, tomorrow is the death of success. When we procrastinate, it is literally the death of our success, because we know, everybody knows what they need to do. Like if you're obese, if you're fat, go to the gym. Like there's a simple solution. Don't eat as much sugar. I mean, if you're going through a season of depression, try and be more grateful. Have more gratitude and positivity into your life. Clean your room. If your life's cluttered, clean your room. I always tell people it's KISS. Keep it stupid simple. Or keep it simple, stupid. It's so simple to say, and it's super easy for me to sit here and say this, but a lot of it comes with the hard part comes when you decide to actually act upon it, because it's not easy. Nobody said it's gonna be easy, but it is really simple. And I think that that's something that I learned through this conversation. Like Vic's just another dude. He bleeds like me. He speaks like me. He struggles like me. He suffers like me. And for him to get to the place he is in today, it's so amazing, because he just capitalized on opportunities. He did stuff faster. He worked his ass off, and he put himself in a position to succeed. And I just think that all that comes back to the same thing. What are you willing to sacrifice? How much are you willing to suffer to get to the place that you want to be? And I'll just end it on that, because I was just blessed to have this opportunity. I was blessed to talk to him. I was blessed to be at that event. I was blessed to network and meet the people and shake the hands that I did. And it's just awesome. But I just want to thank you guys. If you guys stayed to the end of the video, you guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting my videos. Thank you for doing everything that you guys can do to give me this opportunity to speak to you guys and give back. And I just want to say, if you're still here, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.